is in his first year at the helm as the coach of the Brooklyn Nets.
I think within days of your retirement, you went right into coaching and did a great job, both in Brooklyn and in Milwaukee.
Thank you.
What was that like? I mean, just
crazy.
like that first year, that transition sort of overnight.
Scary.
Right.
You know, I was scared, you know, but I couldn't let that be seen. You know, being in the New York market, they're watching me, how many times I'm holding the clipboard, how many plays am I drawing up? And so I was being looked upon on this microscope like, I just wanted to just give me a chance to understand what it means to be a coach. Right. And I was very blessed to have KG, Paul Pierce, vets that you can tell, give them a command or what you see and they can execute it. And so Sean Livingston, those guys, they trusted that he just played.
Right.
And so he's trying to help us, in which I was, to put them in a position to be successful. And so I was very lucky to have that group of guys in Brooklyn, but I was scared to death.
No, I mean, and then you went from a veteran team with, you know, expectations to a young team and over the years, how you've seen those young core guys develop, and obviously Giannis, and I thought you did a remarkable job and really kind of gave them a foundation there in Milwaukee. I guess the question is, you know, will you want to get back into the arena and coach again?
Coaching was fun, and I think that challenge, and it kind of compares to my playing days. I looked at the Brooklyn Nets as Phoenix. I got to learn how to win. I learned how to win in Phoenix, and in being in Brooklyn, I was teaching these guys how to win.
Right.
And then going to, you know, Milwaukee, it was like the Nets days. This is a young team. There's no expectations.
Right.
And so if they can learn what it takes to win, I think we got the foundation set we can build.
Yeah.
And so that's what we were doing in Milwaukee, and I thought we were doing a really good job with that. And it's fun to see Giannis grow, you know, and turn into the player that he's going to be. But, you know, coaching it changes, and you have to change with it to have any success.
We talked over the last few years, and obviously, you know, I'm in television and I'm involved in ownership, but...
Which has to be fun, right? Television is fun because you get to see it all.
Yeah.
And then also ownership.
Well, television's fun, as my boss is watching from off screen here. But the one thing in television, you can coach the game, you can critique, you can analyze, but you don't live and die with the results.
That's right.
And as athletes, that's all we know.
That's right.
You know, we can be in the studio or we can broadcast a game, and if I mispronounce somebody's name, then I messed up.
That's right.
That's all I want to make sure that I do right. And, you know, an opinion can never be wrong.
Right.
As long as you say it with conviction and you have some entertainment and keep the viewer at home engaged. But when the game's over, you have no skin in the game.
No.
You could care less. And I always felt like coaching was the closest thing to playing. And so I'm seriously considering coaching girls AAU basketball next summer.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because my daughter's team. I mean, look, I'm like, okay, I could take June and July.
Well, we need more coaches. We need better teachers.
Because I don't know if I could do the NBA. I just need 2 months.
You can't. No. We're going to turn those 2 months into 6 months.
But you know what it is? We've done so much, and we've been fortunate to see the game at the highest level.
That's right.
And there's a part of you that wants to be able to share that, to pass it forward.
Here's the beauty of coaching is when you can share your information and they take it out on the floor and they use it. And they kind of look back at you and go, like, how did you know?
Right.
And you go, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Because now they trust, but now they will now take that and pass it on to the next person.
Yeah. 3K!